I was around 14 years old when I came to know about this magic. I think everyone was around that age only when they found out about this miraculous truth. So, I will tell you about my first experience of masturbation. It was started as just an experiment, but I swear to you all, it was very scary for me. In our biology class, I came to know about this white liquid, sperm, and I was a little curious to know more about it and how it actually looks. All the boys were talking about it, but there was a boy in our class who was actually 2 years older than us, as he was unable to clear his final exams for a couple of times. He heard us discussing and came to us and said,
"Do you guys wanna know more about it?"
We were all excited kids back then, and without hesitation, we answered yes.
"Do you guys know what is masturbation?"
No. We don't know, never heard of this term.
Okay, let me tell you the meaning and the process.
He explained the term and the process behind it. We were all excited to know what power we have and how we can ignite it. We were agreed to the point that we will try this at home. But I was a little afraid to perform the ceremony, so I decided to skip that day. Next day when all were telling their experience etc., I also made the story of my own and became a yes man. On the weekend, my parents were gone for shopping, and I was all alone. So, I thought let's give it a try and pop some magic. I walked slowly into the washroom. I was excited and nervous at the same time. It felt like it is wrong, but I wanted to do that. I followed the steps mentioned by my classmate, but something was wrong. I was unable to reach the end point. My thing started to burn, and finally I gave up and came out of there and called my best friend for a consult. Hey, it didn't work for me, and now my thing is burning.
Have you used any lubrication?
No, I didn't.
You are dumb. Of course it will burn. Use some oil or cream.
And also, it was a failure for me. Nothing happened.
For that, you have to use your imagination, if you know what I mean.
I went back in and tried the steps with my friend's advice. After trying for some time, I was started to feel something. My whole body started shaking. I felt a feeling that I didn't felt before. I don't want this feeling to stop, and suddenly something popped out, and the feeling stopped as well. At first I thought something went wrong. I was afraid to look at it. I thought, maybe I hurt myself and blood came out. I gathered my guts, and was relieved to know that this time the mission was successful. The genie popped out. I didn't do it for quite a long time, and done it a couple of times when I was in junior high. As I reached higher secondary, I swear to you, I was doing it at least 3 times a day. During that time, I was facing extreme pressure for my exams, and I was unable to concentrate on my studies. I always think about masturbation. I was doing it because it was helping me to sleep. I was unable to sleep for consecutive nights, due to my studies. It helped me a lot to get me to sleep. In the start, it was all going good, but there was a time when I was doing it more than 3 times a day. I was doing it before my studies, after my studies, during the shower, before bed, and even first thing in the morning. It eventually made me lazy, and I even lost my interest in sports, as I always feel lazy and weak, due to overdoing it. You guys also face this. Whenever you are done with it, it feels like everything is wrong. You did something wrong, and you wish to stop it, but after a while when everything goes back to normal, and whenever you see something hot, you found aroused and wanted to touch yourself again. This happened with me a lot. Every time I am done, I think, I will never do it again. But suddenly I see something sexy. Boom, here we go again. Pleasuring myself. Within a few years, this even gone worse, and I was doing it more than 3 times a day, and sometimes even 5 times a day. I have tried many ways to stop or to reduce the numbers. I tried meditation to utilize my time, doing some extra activity. I started doing swimming, joined singing classes, And eventually, these things helped me. So, the basic reason behind this whole multiple times doing it was, I have too much of free time at that point. And whenever I got bored, I go online and search for the kinds of stuff. And as now I have less time for myself to waste, eventually, I was succeeded to reduce the numbers in a day. Excessive masturbation is very bad for our health. Thankfully, I have reduced the numbers. I can feel the changes in my body. I feel more energetic and more positive now. I take care of both my mental and my physical health. Addiction of anything is bad. Basically anything excessive will harm your body. Even excessive healthy goods may harm your body. Addiction is totally based on your thoughts and condition. If you know something is harming your body, then wait, get some help, and get back to the healthy life. Now, I do masturbate, but in a controlled manner. Once a week, or sometime twice a week. This is my whole experience of masturbation. Whoever is watching till this end, I hope you fulfill all your sex desire, and don't have to masturbate. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe.